Libras. Welcome to your December 15th to 31st reading. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. And I want to say a special shout out to all the people in South Africa. I saw your writings yesterday. Hi, South Africa. Tell me what country you're from and I'll give you a shout out on one of the videos, okay? All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining. And let's get down. Let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. All right, so let's see what we got. So Libras, what I am seeing here is that you've taken a stand and you may have withdrawn communication from someone here. You're taking a stand and you have withdrawn yourself and pulled yourself back. You're holding back from someone. Initially, they were cool with it initially because they were just accustomed to Libra, just loving them and following after them and doing whatever. So initially, they were down with it, with you pulling back. Maybe they felt like they needed a break anyway. Perhaps you guys went too fast. You saw each other too much. It seems like there needed to be some type of structure here. But whatever the case is, initially they were cool with it, right? But they're not cool with it anymore because you have been like resolute and absolute with your decision. Like Libra's made a decision, and we get the Justice card with the Seven of Wands. You are taking a stand. You are taking a stand, and you're saying, I am not going to budge. I'm not tolerating this. So initially they were like, well, okay. And they were kind of like saying, yeah, I think it might be a good thing to walk away from this too. Yeah, but that's behind them. Okay. What is in their overall energy is the Four of Wands. So whatever stand you're taking is causing them to think romantic about you. Okay. And perhaps you guys went too fast, or maybe not. I don't know. This stance that you're taking and pulling away your energy is giving them the space to start thinking about you romantically. Okay? Again, that's the overall energy, is romance, the Four of Wands, stability, marriage. Okay? But right now we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is crossed by the Page of Wands, which is message and communication. So there's some type of war going on with communication. And they feel like it's best that you call them. Okay? Maybe you ask for space. I don't know. Right now, they are trying to hold themselves in and pull themselves back from not reaching out to you, right? But they're getting weak, because the desire to talk to you is getting stronger and stronger and stronger because they can't figure you out right now. What they have figured out is how disappointed and lost and hopeless life feels without you in it. They have been mourning a loss. And this is their most dominant, concentrated feeling. You have been in mourning too, but with Justice and the Six of Wands here, you feel justified and you feel like taking a stand and walking away. You are victorious with that. When we come up in our own spread, we are in our own, especially as a major arcana, we are in our own serious power. You're very powerful, and they can smell it and they can feel it energetically. This is why walking away is behind them. Feeling smug is behind them, because what they are becoming conscious of, what's manifesting, is the love that they had in their heart for you that they may not disclose, but it's just filling up in their hearts. This person really cares very deeply for you. I would go as so far as to say that whoever this is resonating for, this person may be secretly in love with you. And those may be feelings that, they hadn't acted on in previous times. A little bit. So Libras, I feel like there's a part of you that wants to give this, we're fair. We're fair. So if the person is coming in fair and coming in with an offer, okay, coming in with an offer that is substantial, then I feel that Libra would open up again and perhaps give them another opportunity. Otherwise, I feel like, Libras you're walking in the energy of it's over, and the Ten of Swords and divorce and loss. That's where you're going. You're pulling in all of your energy, victory, justice. You're getting victory over yourself and over this situation. And you're getting victory how? By the Seven of Wands. You're standing your ground. And it's not easy, the Nine of Swords. This may be something that keeps you up at night or did keep you up at night. But some of them are blocked. I see that some of you are not playing. I mean, Crosswatcher, Libra is not playing. Libra is like, you know what? I have made a decision and it is fair. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, this person is over here spilling out tears and crying and very disappointed in you, and they feel betrayed and left out in the cold, and they're realizing that they're trying to give you your space. Somebody may have asked for space. Whoever this is, they're feeling like to be quiet and to be hush hush right now is the best thing to do, because maybe you asked for some space or they feel like you guys just need some space. I don't feel like any communication has been happening here, and this person really misses you. They've withdrawn from society. They withdrawn into themselves, and they really spend a lot of time thinking about you, and they know why you have withdrawn yourself. They know why. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, while you have withdrawn yourself, life is starting to get just a little bit better. I see, Libra, that you're going to have some options here in the next 2 weeks, okay? People who may take your mind off of this other situation. So you're going to have options coming in the next 2 weeks. And one of those options you're going to shut the door on unless they come with some justice here, correct? Right? Otherwise, I feel like you find victory in ending a situation. It's not hard for you to do it, but you are willing to sever the ties, and it looks like you're willing to take a stand. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this person is over here crying, disappointed, feeling lost, talking about how in love they are with you and how they didn't know that they felt like that. And I feel like all they knew was that they had a sexual attraction to you. The fact that they are in love with you is still in their subconscious mind. And it feels like, they are being really, they're in their feelings about you taking this stand. And the feelings that they are in are, the feelings that they're in their subconscious mind, at the root of this, they are in love with you, but they never told you. Or it's not something that they've allowed themselves to feel. But with the Hermit's energy here, withdrawing them into their own soul, they're going to discover this. And they just needed the space, the room, and the time and the energy to discover that. I feel that they are really mourning you right now. And they're mourning this situation. I just feel like tears behind my eyes, and I'm trying to hold them back when I'm in this energy over here. But Libra, I do feel like this non-communication war is going to stop. And I do, because I feel like at first they were trying to, I really feel like they thought they were doing it for you. I mean, I really feel that way, but there is the ego part where, they might have been feeling like, well, I ain't going to call her. I'm going to wait till she call me, or I ain't going to call him. I'm going to wait. So there is some ego stuff, because initially they just thought that they just knew you would break. They just knew you would. They just knew at any minute that card, that call, that email, that text was going to come in. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. They just knew it. And then it didn't. And now in the present moment, they're not understanding even why you guys are not talking. You may not have really explained to them why you're not talking, but it looks to me like in the near future, you will hear from them and you will get, some of you, not all of you, okay? But some of you are going to get a real genuine offer, an Ace of Pentacles offer that leads to infinite possibilities. This is a serious offer. Somebody is going to, as a result of you taking a stand and you removing yourself from the situation, and they can feel it energetically. Some of you are not doing it for a response. You're doing it because for some reason you feel justified, and you feel like if anybody heard your position, they would understand why you took the stand. Like you took a stand out of a common sense reason. Something common sense, like maybe they said they just wanted to be friends and you want more. And so they're like, well, I can't give you that, but I can give you a friendship. And you're like, well, I mean, I have enough friends. And you're like, if you're not coming, with more than a friendship, then I need to be about my business. And so they're like, well, no, of course you're not going to be about your business. We're going to at least be friends. And you're like, yeah, okay. We're going to be friends who never talk again. All right. That's just a hypothetical situation. That's not what I see in the cards. So whatever the case is, like you feel justified, like maybe you wanted a friendship and they wanted more than a friendship. And you just couldn't give them more than a friendship because you just couldn't. So you feel justified in saying, well, if you want to come over here, I have a friendship to offer you, but nothing more. Somebody feels really like they made a decision or they're taking a stand and it's really justified based off of logic and their own emotional growth. It's not easy. Okay? Libras, there's been a lot of worry and anxiety and depression and insomnia. All right? And they too, but that's your emotions. This is like their overall concentrated emotion is a 5 of Cups. So they're very disappointed and heartbroken about this because they love you. This person loves you. And they are finally, they are coming to grips with that. They're going to come to grips with the fact that they really do care a lot about you. And so they're going to express this care through a text or through a phone call, through a message. And it's going to be very sincere because we're in the Pentacles. It's going to be something very grounded, and it's going to make you feel like you guys can have a future with each other. Okay? Something that they say or do when they come back around is going to make you feel like you guys can have a future with each other. Otherwise, I see different options in your life, and these could be other people that you're having a possible beginning with. Okay? Because I do see you having options. So, outside in, Libra, for the next 2 weeks, I do not see you moving one iota. I don't feel you shaking, shifting, changing, nothing. Not one iota. You're not going to give in. But they expect you to. Like they're just waiting. Some of them look at their phone and they're like, is this bitch at work? Is this bitch working? What kind of shit is this? Libra's not texting, not calling. And they're just so used to, oh, nice Libra. And oh, nice Libra ain't nowhere to be found. And they can feel it. All right? And it's interesting because what they're hoping for is a relationship with you. Something long-term, but something that's built on things that are real and things that take time to form. So they're going to come at you again with the proposition. Right? And in the meantime, Libra, you're still going to be standing your ground. You're not going to move one iota. You're going to feel their pain, maybe psychically, But you have your own insecurities that you're dealing with. But I see your life moving, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you have blocked this person, and the cards are saying there will be a direction change, and luck and destiny is on your side. Some of you have started doing your life's work. You could be writing a book. You could be writing a play. You could be doing something very creative. But this person over here, their answer is the Three of Swords. Jesus. This is how they ultimately feel regarding you pulling away, standing your ground, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, and withdrawing your energy in something that wasn't really fulfilling. You're going to be holding on to that stand, and they feel heartache, loss, argue. They feel a lot of emotional pain. And this is the Libra card, too. This is a Libra card. I think Two of Swords is Libra, Three of Swords of Libra is Libra, and I believe Four of Swords, but I could be wrong with the Four of Swords. But anyway, this is a Libra. It is an air sign card. This is how you could be dealing with an air sign, a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and they're going to be feeling bitterness, heartache, and loss over you, Libra. Because, the fact of the matter is you gave them so much. You were so loving, and they saw everything that you did. And there's, this time alone, this hermit, they're going to be in hermit mode. This time alone is going to help make them remember all the smiles and all the good times and all the laughs and all the loveliness and all the great things that you brought to the table. They're going to be replaying that in their minds over and over and over again. Some of them are spying too. You might not consider this person the kind of person that spies, but some of them are going to be spying. So what are they going to do about it? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Well, it looks like some type of communication is coming in if they're not blocked. Because for some of you, you got the card, this location is closed. All right now. All right. All right. So Libras, we're going to take a look at now how your person is viewing you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are they perceiving you? Then at the extended video, we're going to take a look at what lies right ahead. What is right before you? Like when you get that communication, what happens after that? And what dynamics are operating so that you would know. I remember I used the cards one time to direct an entire conversation. Long story. All right. Libras. How does your person view you from September the 15th to the 31st? How is Libra's person viewing them? All right, let's see. How are they viewing Libra? How are they viewing Libra? All right, thank you. Five of Wands. They view, okay, let's pull them all out and see. They think you have somebody, Libra. They also view you guys as someone who has strife. They view you as somebody that they're competing with. So it may be a little longer for the communication, but it's going to come in because somebody feels like they're competing with, well, who's going to call who first? Who's going to do that first? And it's getting harder and harder for them to resist not calling you. It's getting harder and harder. But they view you as somebody who is in competition with them with not calling and also they view you as competition. They believe that you are competition and that you may have competition. They believe that somebody is in your life. They view you as somebody who could possibly be seeing other people. All right. Wow. Wow. Wow, they view you as the Queen of Wands. Now, those of you who've been with me for a while, if you knew, hey, baby, what's happening? What's happening? But yeah, if those of you who've been with me for a while, you know, some of you could be makeup artists, by the way. You could be a makeup artist that's watching. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. You could have Libra in your chart. But this person views you as exalted above all other women. They view you as exalted above all other women. Because so during a period of time of silence, they may be talking to someone, and so will you. Oh, let's be clear. Let's be clear, mama. All right. And Libra's not going to be alone too long unless she wants to be, unless he wants to be, right? All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But anyway, this person has exalted you above all other women. So they may have started talking to somebody else, and the other person just did not measure up to you. Not in beauty, not in style, not in grace, not in kindness, not as success is concerned. None of that. Okay. And they want a new start with you. And some of you may get a wedding ring for Christmas. Okay, you're going to get surprised with an engagement ring or a wedding ring. You're going to get some type of beautiful piece of sapphire jewelry, maybe because that's your birthstone. And look at that sapphire there. You know, that's Libra's birthstone, at least those of us in September, I believe. I don't know. But I know I love sapphire. If there's any rich man out there that just likes to spend money or like to give your money away, I am a woman that would be willing to take it. Yes, I would. Also, I would like a sapphire ring. And I wear a size 6. So I need somebody to send me a beautiful sapphire ring. Yeah, you guys are like, girl, come on now. But somebody might give you a sapphire ring, some jewelry for Christmas. Anyway, how they view you is somebody who nobody can compare to. And by the end of the month, they're going to be seeing you as somebody who they want to have a brand new start. See, Libra, some of you might have been, well, maybe a little too easy. So they didn't really feel challenged. But now that you step back, they see this strength in you because the Queen of Wands is strong. You know, this is also the Leo card. And so now that they see that strength in you, it's made them respect you. By the end of the month, your person is going to be really having a lot of respect for you, but your person sees you as being above all other women, just in style and grace and beauty and in everything. So what we're going to do is take a look at how they feel about you. Okay. How is your person feeling about you? How is your person feeling about you? Wow. Oh. Okay. What do they want to say to you? Ooh wee. All right. All right. I know that's right. Yes, but Libra, I don't know if you're going to be available. Ooh, don't make me get up from this table. All right. What are their next actions going to be? See, communication is coming in very strongly. Look at this. Oh, that's for the after people, huh? I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to give that away. All right. All right. And what is the outcome going to be? Wow. Really? How is that possible? All right. All right. So Libras, if you want to see the extended version of this video or of this reading, go ahead and click the link in the description box that says click here for Libra's extended love reading. Also is at the top of the comments section. It'll say click here for Libra's love extended reading. Now Libra, I did want to read one thing from your oracle today. Oh no, what did I want to do for Libras? I wanted to do one thing. Yeah, I did it already. Okay. All right. So I wanted the cross watcher to know how Libra was feeling. That's what I wanted to do, like I did for Scorpios. I want the cross watcher to know how Libra is feeling. How is Libra perceiving you, cross watcher? How is Libra perceiving you from the 16th to the 31st? How is Libra perceiving you? Yeah, Libra, is something about you taking that stand that is really going to cause them to just change how they feel. But how is Libra viewing them? Five of Swords. Libra feels some type of way. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So, cross watcher, you are seeing Libra as the Queen of Wands or as the King of Wands, exalted above others. But for some reason, just a few of you has been demoted in the Libra's eyes, though. Some of you have been demoted. But others of you, the Libra is still willing to work with. Like the Libra is willing to leave the past behind where there was some type of defeat, quarrel that maybe separated two peoples. People got into it and one left, well, both people left feeling sadness and sorrow. And there was some conflict here. Now, the Libra is willing to leave that conflict behind if this person comes correct with the Eight of Pentacles, because with the Five and the Eight of Pentacles is saying the Libra is willing to work on it, but they need a plan. They may organize, like, okay, I'm not going to call every day like I used to. I'm going to use a lot of self-control. I see Libras, you might have had maybe a little bit of a temper problem. Somebody could have went off and maybe you're going to be like, I'm going to journal more. Some of you may start therapy. I'm going to start doing things to, keep myself contained. Anyway, they're going to feel like you're really contained. Libra feels that you're contained and that you're the person that they still maybe want to work things on because they still have feelings for you that they're hiding. Okay? So I feel like in the past that Libra could have done something that, or somebody could have done something that caused a rift between the two of you. There was some type of argument that left parties separating and feeling a sense of loss and sadness. But if notwithstanding that, Libra still is willing to work on this situation with someone if they came in the Justice. See, that's why that Justice card was there. Libra is still willing to work with somebody on this, right? But it looks like, and it looks like I do see communication here. I do feel like there will be communication. So we're going to take a look at that communication and see where it's going to go. All right? And we're going to take a look at this relationship and see what to expect the next 2 weeks, especially if you guys are talking. And maybe I'll give you some advice on what you need to do in order to make this work, if that's what you want to do. All right? All right, Libras, but I do feel like you're going to have a lot of options ahead of you, and you get to choose. You're going to be the one that chooses if you're going to let this back in, because they really have shifted energy. All right? You get to choose. Are you going to let this back in, or you got kind of used to being without them, and other people are stepping up now, and you might feel happier with the new people who step up. So they may have to wait their turn. All right? So they're waiting for you, Libra. They're waiting. They just know a call is coming in at any minute. And I just don't see that happening. I feel that they're going to break down and eventually call you. All right? All right. Thank you for watching. Get the extended reading, and God bless.